And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Junior's out there with the kid. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's ABC in at the 2 spot. And for Brooklyn, Jordan is out there with the kid. Then there's Insanity. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Benjamin in at the 5 spot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Jordan, the pass to Benjamin. Great open look there. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Junior. And stolen by Aldridge. And a wide open look for Jordan. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's the kid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
The kid passes to Benjamin. Inside. Wow. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. It's deflected. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Aldridge, the pass to Bow Wow. Here is Boomer, defended by Gibson. Such a wide open look.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Wiggins drives in, and it's blocked. They recover it. Here's ABC, passes it to Junior. A second chance effort.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. That one misses for Wiggins.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The Nuggets trail by 9.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible. Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now, here is Irving. And KD, here we go. Irving kicks to KD. 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Abdul Wahed. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 9. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's deflected. Pushing it up. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Wiggins, and back subbed in for the kid. From deep, Jordan. A shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And another miss by Denver. Here's Slim. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back right after this.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practice.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hand.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Peck. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Slim passes to Wiggins. Here is Slim. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
And a new group in for the Nets. Boomer, he's checked in for lights out. Insanity comes in for Kevin Durant. Jordan, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's the kid in for Andrew Wiggins. Junior's checked in for the Nuggets. ABC comes in for Jordan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to ABC. Here's Abdul Wahed. Here's Jokic. Rebound, Brooklyn. Their last game, a win against Boston. Looking to carry it into this one.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Stripped away. And it's denied. Here's Slim. The long distance three is buried. Slim's got 9 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Irving's checked in for the kid. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Irving against Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Aldridge. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nets lead by 19.
And guys, if you let Aldridge get inside with the ball, you've already lost. I mean, he's too big, too strong, too skilled.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
There's the pass to Jordan. Here's Benjamin. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Get a hand on it. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. So for the Nets, lights out, checked in for Boom. Kevin Durant comes in for Insanity, and Wiggins is subbed in for Jordan. Now, Junior. No points in the game yet for him. ABC off target from outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Number 10.
Here's ABC. Drills it from outside. ABC's got 10 points.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we play like that, so we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, give us your take.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, your take on Denver. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Jordan is out there with the kid. Then there's Insanity, and it's Benjamin in at the 5. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Denver ball.
On defense, the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Wiggins from outside. Another 3 for Denver.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, what a dunk!
Out below!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Pass to Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Denver calls timeout. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ball's not loose. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Slim, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And no good that time. And Denver the other way now. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Nets leading by 15. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Group in for the Nets. Lights out, checked in for Boom. Kevin Durant comes in for Insanity. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Jordan. And Wiggins is subbed in for the kid. The Nuggets also changing it up. Big Daddy comes in for Jokic. And it's Jordan in for Wiggins. To the middle, lights out, and the shot goes in. Lights out's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Wiggins, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Well, you've got to value the possession. They've given up 6 points off of turnovers this quarter alone.
So it's Brooklyn now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
The 15-footer, and the bank shot is good. He's got 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
.56 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Irving. Back to Wiggins. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Nets shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Number 55. They're at the line. One time.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Slim.
Marcus Aldridge.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. It's blocked. Here's Captain Clutch. 5 points in the game. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Brooklyn's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. And Irving throws it down.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And continuing to cough it up here, the TOs threatening to cost these guys the game.
.29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kept alive. Lights out. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Lights out's got 9 points in the quarter. That'll be a 5-second call.
Those turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
.23 seconds left in the third. And there it is for him.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. It's blocked. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's lights out, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Brooklyn ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. They've got ABC. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Junior. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. No one covering. KD's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Outside, Simmons. Pass to lights out. Simmons with it. Morris is there.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Easy Breezy's checked in for Aldridge. And it's the kid in for Irving. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Stolen by Gordon. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And 3 turnovers in the fourth. He's not making things any easier for his team.
Insanity, he's checked in for the Nets. And Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in. Simmons passes to lights out. Back to Simmons. Down low. Here's Bow Wow. Rejected by Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And the Nets making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Andre Drummond.
Tipped away. 4 on the shot clock. Morris with the ball. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Brooklyn's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And that one drops for him. And it's 7 points for Insanity.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, wow, shot's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The pass to Easy Breezy. That's tipped. Gibson with the steal. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Jordan, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Insanity, guarded by Jordan. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. We're in the final.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Here's the kid to the paint. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
It's the Nets now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. And at the line, one time.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Drummond with the jam.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Durant's checked in for insanity.
Kevin Durant.
Brooklyn's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for the kid.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Pass to Bow Wow. Outside, KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what. With the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
To the middle, here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Durant against Jordan. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line. At the line. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. .51 seconds left in the game. Passes it to Bow Wow. And here is Drummond. Jokic defending. And it's Drummond with the jam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Insanity, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's the kid. He's covered by Murray. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line. At the line one time.
And so he hits the technical free throw. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simmons passes to Insanity, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim. And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Insanity. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From 12 feet out. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Pass to Bow Wow. Here's Easy Breezy. Simmons on the wing.